Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
We are in your classroom.
Yes.
Did you wake up one morning and thought, oh my God, I want to be an English teacher?
Well, actually that's exactly what happened. That was something like 25 or 30 years ago. It was on a Thursday morning, I remember, at 4 o'clock in the morning, and suddenly I woke up as if something had happened in the room, in my bedroom. And I realized that I had heard a voice which had told me, you're going to be a teacher for your life long. No, that's a joke. No. Well, actually, little by little, I thought that would be interesting to teach English to pupils, and so I passed the exam, and here I am, and that's a really good thing. I love it.
This exam was difficult?
Well, you know, exams are once you've passed it, it seems easy, but before it looks difficult. It depends. If you prepare it well, then it's easy. If you don't, well, it's going to be really difficult. For me, well, I spent 1 year working on it, and I got it, so that was okay.
Is this a choice that you made to teach in a college and not in a high school? Or do you prefer teaching younger people?
In a college, you mean in secondary school?
Yes.
Well, that was not a choice. At the beginning of my career, I worked in a high school and as well at university as well. And when I arrived in Montélimar, I worked in a college because well, they gave me a job here in Cré. At the beginning that was difficult because it's two different ways of teaching.
Yes.
The way you teach depends on the pupils you have in front of you, and it's different when you have 11-year-old pupils than when you have 17-year-old pupils. But I like it.
And we can talk about your pupils.
Yes.
You surely know that they appreciate you. Do you think it's due to your personality or your manner of teaching?
Well, I don't know. You've got to ask them. Probably both, I think. The personality when you're a teacher is very important, but the way of teaching as well. If you only have a personality and you teach nothing, then they would not like it. So I think that both things are important.
Yes. I think your job is a little bit difficult sometimes. So do you have any relaxation techniques at home?
Yes, sometimes it can be difficult, but no, not really. When I'm home, I don't think much about my job. I love gardening. I spend hours on end in my garden. I love it.
Yes.
But it's not. It's more something like a hobby than something that I use because I've got too much pressure.
Okay. And we can see an English flag
Yes.
behind you.
The Union Jack.
Have you ever been in an English-speaking country to talk English perfectly before teach, or done a touristic travel?
Well, yes, as a teacher I spent 1 year in England. I had various occasions to go to England for personal reasons. I love going to England, of course. I love English culture. I love London. That's a wonderful place. It's always changing. There are new districts that are rearranged, and the architecture is very interesting.
Yes.
I like the English way of living, way of life. I've also been once to America, which is completely different, but interesting as well. So yes, I think that traveling is an important thing for the accent, of course, but also for all the traditions, to know about the way of life of people. That's the best way to discover and to appreciate it.
And in general, where do you travel around the world?
Usually, I spend most of my free time in Spain. I'm afraid, not in England. I love the sun. I love swimming in the sea. So I love Spain. But yes, I always manage to go to London or England at least once a year. So just to keep in touch.
Okay. And what's your country of origin? You're French?
Yes, I'm French. I have Italian origins, All my grandparents are Italian, but I'm French.
And where do you live before you coming in Rome?
Before I arrived in Montélimar, that was 12 years ago, I lived in Lyon, in town center.
Yes.
Can you tell us about your personality? Because people want to know you more.
Oh, they want to know me more.
Yes.
My personality, I don't know. That's a difficult question. That's wide. Could you be more specific?
About your qualities or your big defects?
Oh, my qualities. My qualities. I don't know. That's difficult. I think I love. I don't know. I like being with people.
Yes.
I like the company of people. I like laughing. I like having fun. I like parties. I like things like this. And then I'm very demanding also. So.
And can you tell us a funny anecdote about you, or if you have?
Something funny about me?
Yes.
Not sure there's something funny about me that happened to me.
Yes. Or.
No, let me think. No, can't say anything funny.
And the clothes you wear today corresponds with you?
The what?
The clothes.
The clothes?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you create your style, or did you have a role model?
Did I create my style? No. I'm not Lacroix or Gautier, so no. I didn't create anything. No, I just like clothes because I like fashion, so I always pick up elements from here and there in magazines or in the street. When I see people that are well dressed for my taste, then I copy. And sometimes, yes, I like assembling things, but then it's very classical. There's nothing special about it.
Yes, but because people usually like your style, I think.
Thank you.
And when we see you, you always smile.
Yes.
But how do you deal with the failure?
I smile. That's my strength. When I have a problem, I keep smiling. Yes. It's difficult, but I think it's a good. It's the best thing in life. When you have problems, you must never feel depressed. It's difficult. You really have to take on yourself and be strong.
Yes.
But yes, I know. I can tell you, I've had 1 or 2 problems over the past years, and real serious problems. But I kept smiling, and it helps.
Have you ever lived through a really embarrassing situation? Can you describe it for us if it's not too personal?
Well, it's as the question before. Yes, certainly. I've probably had difficult moments or embarrassing moments in my life, but straightforward, I can't find any.
Because our English teacher tell us about his embarrassing situation, or embarrassing situations, 1 or 2 times.
Yes.
So
Let me think. No, straightforward. I can't think of anything. I'm sorry. You'll come back another day. I'll think of it and I'll call you. All right.
Okay. But it's the end.
All right. Already.
That was our last question. So thank you very much.
My pleasure. Nice to see you again. And hello to the rest of the class, even if I don't know them all, and to Mrs. Hugues, who's a person I appreciate much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks, bye.